For years of my life, I was too scared of posting online. I wanted to so badly, but the fear always held me back. Every time I try, I'd overthink it, delete it, and say maybe another day. I was terrified of being judged, especially by the people who made me feel like I wasn't enough. But now I post every single week and I've never felt more free. Here's exactly how I got over that fear. Okay, so this all starts back in school, and we can go as early back to primary school, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna be talking about secondary school. I was different and people picked up on that, and because of that, people always had something to say about me. And that's where my fear of posting began. I didn't want another reason for people to make fun of me because I was so tired of it. But deep down, since I was literally 4 or 5 years old, I remember I so badly wanted to post on social media. I knew that it was my purpose, but I was just too scared to actually pull the trigger. I always told myself, oh, once I leave school or once I'm older is when I'll start posting, because that way I won't be in school and I won't have to deal with everyone. Then in 2025, for the first time in my life, I had no one trying to bring me down. I left school and I was living at home, so I had no teachers, no classmates, no bullies, no one. I was free to do what I wanted. And I sat down and I thought, if not now, then when? I've been waiting so long to be in a position where I don't have to listen to others. And this was the position I was looking for so long. So I posted my first TikTok video at the beginning of January 2025, and I posted my first YouTube video in around May of 2025. I wanted to start on TikTok to build some engagement before I moved over to YouTube, which is why I started 5 months after. I wish I could have started earlier, but the truth is I couldn't have. I needed to put my safety first, so unfortunately I had to start when I did. Also, before I started posting on TikTok and YouTube, I blocked everyone I knew, like literally everyone. I did not leave one person up to chance. That included my family members, people from school, my bullies. Like, I did not hold back, and I would recommend you do the same if you're too scared to start. When I finally posted online, I truly felt something like I've never felt before. Like, it sounds so cringe to say, but I was free, and for the first time in 18 years, I wasn't being judged for being myself. Of course, people left negative comments on my page, but that simply doesn't affect me. There's such a big difference when someone is specifically saying it to you at your face every single day than a text on a screen. I also had the same hate people were commenting on my page said to me, but in person. Throughout them 18 years I was getting bullied, so it really doesn't have an impact. And after I posted my first video, I realized I spent so many years giving people my power who simply didn't deserve it. My life was being controlled by them. I was not able to do what I wanted to because I was so feared of what they were going to say about me. And after posting my first video, I realized I just don't care anymore. Like, this is my life and I need to start acting like it. If there's someone in particular in your life who's holding you back from social media, I just want to let you know that they have full control over your life, over your creativity, and over the way you express yourself. Why on earth would you want to enable someone so much power over you? This is your life, not theirs. So literally block them and start posting. Do whatever you need to do to remove that power from them and put it back to yourself. The biggest lesson I've learned from posting on social media is the fear never disappears. You just stop allowing it to take control of you. If this is something you really want to do, then you just have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and start. And if you're not able to start, and if you're not able to push aside the negative comments of people, then I don't think social media is for you. I've had people hating on me being myself since day one. So when it came to social media, this wasn't a shock. This wasn't a surprise. You have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and just post the first video, because what's going to suck more? Regretting that you never even tried, or knowing that you tried but it didn't work out. For me personally, I'd rather fail at doing what I love than never even trying, or else you're going to live your entire life with regret. And one of the most important things which helped rebuild my confidence was realizing I'm not doing this for validation, I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for my younger self and for my future self to make sure I live the life that I deserve, and that's validation enough. If you're in school or surrounded by people who bully you or anything like that, my best advice for getting over that fear of posting on social media is to block them. Literally create your own bubble of peace, because the moment you stop performing for others and start focusing on you is when everything changes. So if you're watching this and you're scared to post, I want to let you know that you're not alone, and I completely understand how you feel. But please do not wait for the perfect moment or for everyone to accept you, because the truth is that moment is non-existent. Just start. That is all you need to do. Even if your voice shakes, even if your videos suck, even if no one watches you, who cares? Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. And if nobody's told you yet, then let me be the person. You're allowed to be yourself, you're allowed to chase your dreams, and you're allowed to show up. So please do it now so your future self doesn't regret it. I have videos of myself when I was 4 or 5 years old, literally just filming my day 24/7. And that's the moment I knew that this is what I wanted to do. You need to realize that being cringe is what makes you unique. So many people have that fear of being themselves and they will never be able to truly represent who they are. But you need to break that cycle. You need to be so authentically yourself to the point where you're not thinking about performing for others or you're not thinking about doing it to please others. No, this is for you and you only. Your entire perspective needs to change. You need to realize that your fear of being cringe is what's holding you back. Being cringe is a good thing. Like, I truly encourage that. If you go on my TikTok, you will see so many videos of me just being cringe and being myself, and I don't regret any of them, and I'm still doing them to this day. Because if you are not being cringe, if you are not being yourself, then how on earth do you expect to be a successful influencer? And once you are so authentically yourself, people will resonate off of that and people will feed into that energy. So don't hold back. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this video actually taught you something. And if you want to see more, then subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Period! Oh, I gagged that.